Good evening, guys, and welcome to tonight's video. So I want to do a video tonight on sort of mental health, sort of stress, depression, things like that, okay? Now, we all know, I mean, I'm not a psychologist, by the way. I'm going to put that out there for a start. But I like to think that I can help in some way, okay? Now, we all know that mental health is swept under the rug. You know, it's a huge problem that, a lot of us feel doesn't get sort of the attention as such that it needs. And I came across a statistic the other day where I was just doing some reading that, and I didn't know this actually, that in the UK, the biggest killer of men under 45 is suicide. And I was like, wow, didn't know that. And that was crazy. And apparently as well, 75% of all suicide deaths in England are males. Again, and that isn't saying that females don't suffer with mental health problems, because they do, and apparently they're 3 times more likely to deal with, become depressed than men. So it's a huge problem. And I mean, I've never been depressed, not at all. So I don't know what that's like, but I did have a period through last year where I became very stressed to the point where it made me a little bit ill, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But I also want people to also realise that it's not just depression, stress as well. It's not just a small thing; it can manifest into a big thing. Actually into depression, for example. So let me just tell you quickly about a personal story of mine. Last year, now people know me, and people who've grown up with me know that I'm the most laid-back person in the world. I'm Mr. Nothing can faze me, brush it off, not a problem. But last year, I had a little phase where I couldn't, and I became quite ill. I had like a routine sort of blood pressure test at work, which I was advised to go to the GP to get a second opinion. And there were 2 occasions, I think it was in the same week, where, I felt stressed, and I wasn't myself. I became very isolated, sort of closed myself off a little bit. And twice in a week, I woke up in the morning, I peed the bed. I actually peed the bed. So at this point, I'm thinking, right, probably need to go and see the doctor. So obviously I went to the doctor, and he said, yeah, you're just stressed. Your mind's got so many things going on that it can't do everything, and this is one of the things that it's not doing. Now, why do I tell you this? Because, most people are probably thinking, well, that's pretty embarrassing. Why would you tell everybody that? That's not even something that I would tell, my closest, spouse or family. And the reason I tell you that is because I don't care, for a start. And secondly, it's, I'm putting this on the internet for the world to see, and it's my hope that if I can do this, somebody who is hopefully watching this that is having similar problems can at least talk to one person, okay? If I can put it out there for millions to see, it's my hope that I can encourage you to talk to at least one person, okay? And that's what it's all about, okay? So it's vulnerability, okay? It's a huge thing. It's the old, it's okay not to be okay, okay? But it's almost like it's seen as a weakness as such to, express our flaws, or to tell people that something's wrong with us, like that's a weakness, but it's not. It's actually a strength, and it's actually courageous. And I've been guilty of it in the past, 100%. People that were close to me that maybe I didn't open up to as much as I should have. I didn't lie. It was just maybe I could have gone into it more as such, and expressed my flaws and weaknesses more. But it's like I say, it's almost like it's a weakness as such, when it's not. It's actually courageous. It's actually strong to do so. We just need to get around that stigma. And that's what I want this video to do, essentially. So it's part of this as well is just be kind to people, because you never know what's going on in the background. You never know what problems people are dealing with underneath this solid exterior. We seem to be incredible as human beings at putting on a brave face, we're so good at it. You know, when so much stuff's going underneath, on underneath the surface, we seem to be so good at just saying, yeah, it's okay, it's fine, you know, whatever. But don't, because you can't do all this on your own at the end of the day, because it's only going to get worse. So that's my video for tonight. It's be okay with not being okay, okay, and be okay with vulnerability. Because like I say, if I can do this and, you know, just talk to somebody, anybody, you know, your partner, your families, your friends, I would definitely recommend getting professional help if you're up to that. But if not, start with family and friends. If you can't talk to your family and friends for whatever reason, send me a message. I don't care, okay? I will happily sit there and listen to you talk at me if that will help you, okay? But just talk to somebody, because like, as we know, it's a huge problem that it doesn't get the attention it needs, and it, you know, is for those reasons that we're almost embarrassed to talk about it when we shouldn't be. And, you know, people are a lot more accepting of it than you think, okay? It's not, you know, you're not bad for having it. You know, everybody gets stressed, or, you know, you're not bad because you have a bit of depression. You know, just go out and talk to somebody and help, let people help you, okay? So that's my video for tonight. Hopefully you got some value from that. And yeah, just be okay with not being okay, and just talk to somebody, okay? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I shall see you on the next video.